Oh my God, you guys. Did you just hear all that stuff we heard? Were you in the spaces? Holy smokes, this is just a reaction video. I want to get your guys' take on the Twitter space that just happened with VeVe and the announcements that they just did. And, oh, jeez. It just keeps getting better. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is crazy. Like, did you guys see this? You got the addiction stuff. That's crazy with the 9.8s that are going to be on physical sale. I mean, and the whole thing with the owners and the comic book shop. And I mean, holy smokes, right? And then, of course, you got all the Comic-Con exclusives like normal, right? Like that. But check this out. This is the thing that made me go live today because I really want to just get you guys to take. This is a special live stream, guys, off script here. I'm just scrolling up. I'm really sorry about this. I'm just trying to get this stuff together. But this New York City Comic-Con physical comic exclusive that is a VeVe comic cover of a comic that's coming out by Marvel in the real world. Superior Spider-Man #1 that's dropping in the real world, like a physical comic right here. He returns. And VeVe's got the first ever physical cover variant, like in print. Okay, not digital, not whatever. First time ever in print. Here it is right here. Look at that. Can you guys see this? Oh, so if you're at the Comic-Con, which I know some people can't go, so I'll try to pick up a few to bring back for some giveaways on the channel and stuff, you guys, for sure. But there's 2 covers here, and you'll have to get them at the booth. And, there's only limited amounts. And these actually have VeVe on the back. These are VeVe Marvel comics printed in real world, not just digital. And it's the Spider-Man comic. It's the first of its kind with VeVe, the crossover. So if you thought that, Marvel and VeVe weren't getting even closer, then I don't know. Like this is nuts to me. This is like what comic collectors, this is what we dream of now. If you're into digital comic book collecting and but you're a physical comic collector from the beginning, is to have an actual Spider-Man comic that is literally printed. That is a VeVe exclusive. That is what we've been wanting. Now, we have also been wanting exclusive covers that we already have to be printed as well. Like, so you take like Amazing Fantasies on, ultra rare and have that produced as a physical. I want that eventually as well. But real comic book, the real comic book world, like the physical printed collectible comic book world, VeVe's really taking a massive jump at this. And, they're also with this comic here, with the addiction comic and the owner and the comic book shop that they own, and how this is like their own comic, and how, they're in the physical comic book space, and now they're releasing a actual physical / digital as well on VeVe. It's the crossover link that we've all wanted, right? It's the crossover connection between physical and digital that we've all wanted. And it's just getting started. So this is independent right here. Of course, the people who own this company, are massively into comics, and this is their business. They do, one of the biggest comic book shops in New York and all that kind of stuff. And the history behind, the owners and stuff and what they do. I'm just still learning all about them. But I mean, buying and selling Marvel comics, DC comics, all that stuff, right? Like real dealers that are actually like, in the comics, right? Like we're talking big high up there in the comic book world, getting into VeVe digital, crossing over because VeVe has Marvel, right? So this is what any comic detractors in the digital space, this is a massive moment, this New York City Comic-Con. This is massive, okay? I want you guys to understand what's going on here. Now, when I say massive, I don't mean in regards to everything in the market's going to go to the moon, but this is massive in regards to the physical space and the digital space coming together through VeVe with independents like this and with Marvel themselves doing a Spider-Man comic. I mean, this is what you want, right? This is not what we want. This is unbelievable. And so me coming from that physical background with all my comics and owning my, you know, my vintage toy store with my comic book section of that, you know, and being a physical toy collector and comic book dealer and stuff myself, you know, all the way up for all those years, and me going into digital, this is the crossover I've been waiting for myself. So when I get to New York City, I want to know your guys' reaction so bad. That's why I went live. When I get to New York City, you know, I got to get to the booth, to the VeVe booth, the Marvel booth, and try to get my hands on these right here, right? Marvel Superior Spider-Man Returns, #1, okay. One shot by Dan Slott will be available with the first ever VeVe physical cover variants. Stop by the VeVe and Marvel booth at number 2153 to purchase yours. So these are the first ever VeVe ones, right? So if you look, actually, it goes like that. And then look on the back, you know, it's got the VeVe logo right on there on a Marvel product in print at a Comic-Con on Spider-Man. So this isn't some like, you know, this is like legit. And the comic itself is right here. This is one I was actually looking at. And when we were doing some of our predictions over the last couple of weeks, I actually brought up the Marvel site right here, and the Marvel site shows all the upcoming releases for the next, like, you know, you can look at the Marvel site and look at all the releases that are coming up. This is coming on October the 11th. This is Superior Spider-Man Returns right here with cover artist Ryan Stegman. So this is a real comic that's coming out, and VeVe has the an exclusive cover only at the Comic-Con with VeVe's logo on it in print. So people who aren't VeVe people who are comic book collectors who go to the cons looking for exclusives and go to Marvel, they're going to be going for this, right? Now, the getting this in digital to match would also be great because then you can get people onboarded. But this is like they're going to go to the booth, the Marvel VeVe, like the Marvel booth with VeVe there, the VeVe booth, really, the Marveve booth. Marvel Levy, they're like, it's combined, and they'll be able to buy this comic. What's left of them, I don't know how many are going to be available. There's 2 covers. There's the one there you can see with the #1, and then there's, like I said, the back right there, and then right here, here's the other cover right here. You can see it. There's like they don't really show it very much, but we'll wait. There's an article that's going to come out too, but you can see it's just clean, right? And then on the back right there, there's that. So this is, you know. This is just the highest level of amazingness that I think I did not expect this. This is something else. So I don't know what you guys think, but this is crazy to me. You know, Shakester's here. Bomb Sales is here. How you doing? Slider's here. Pasternak's here. Ronnie's here. Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. How you doing? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. You know, and then they announced more drops. Okay, so if you didn't see the spaces, let's do that right here really quick. They announced more drops. So what did they announce? So we got all the stuff, right? We got all the Comic-Con exclusives, and I'm doing videos on these as we go. You know, you got the Uncanny X-Men 60 Years poster. You know, this is a secret rare, 500 editions, 30 gems. This is going to do well. Instant sellout, obviously. You know, probably go for about $60 or something like that, you know, but yeah, afterwards, it is a secret rare, but there's only 600 of them. So this is going to be fun. Really cool art right there for sure. Then you got the Daredevil, the Kingpin one. I just did a video about what I think about this drop right here. I like this drop. And by the way, just so you know, this style right here, I can't remember what they were calling it, but this is a new style. They're going to be doing more Marvel characters and stuff like that in this kind of style. This is that kind of animated sort of look. And this is the first of its kind. This is the first one that is coming out. So if you like firsts and you're wondering about the Kingpin and you're not too sure if you want to go for it, this is the first of its kind in this new animated sort of looking style that they're going to start doing all the time. So that's going to have some significance for sure. So I really like this drop. I did a whole breakdown of it. I'm going for this drop for sure. I love the Kingpin and everything. I like the price. I like the edition sizes, of course. Of course, X-Men 1, I did a big breakdown of that. I mean, that comic is amazing. Look at the covers right there. They just look awesome. You know, the secret rare. I got this one coming in at $950 to $1,050, somewhere in that range, based upon the other ones at this level. We'll see where it goes. I actually put up a You know, on my X post right here, I asked if people could like give me your opinions about what you think this is going to go for. Also in the Discord, I did that as well. So that's amazing. Then of course we got these. I haven't done my breakdowns on these ones yet, but it's that same style, that same animation style that we're talking about. This brand new sort of look, you know, that's really kind of taking like, you know, real characters, making them look like they're out of the comic books, like the Miles Morales movies, you know, like that kind of thing. There's a certain word for it, and they said it in the spaces, and I can't remember what the word is now, but I'm too excited. We'll talk about it later, but I just watched the second Miles Morales movie last night again, by the way, just blowing my mind. So that's all great. That's that. But then what they announced is these Ron English comics here. You know, Ron English is kind of comic book with two different covers that's dropping, you know, on the 15th. So that's Sunday. And this is amazing as well. And apparently at the party on Thursday night, this is in the spaces, that the Thursday night party, Ron English did a ton of the decorations and stuff. So, you know, I'll try to take some video on there for you guys and like, you know, post some stuff up if whoever's not going. Of course, I'll be trying to get as much content to you guys as possible so you can feel a little bit like you're there. That's all I wanted when I wasn't at these things before, was to get like as much like video content as I could, just so I could feel like I was there. So I'll definitely be trying to do that for you guys. And this comic is coming out on Sunday. Ron English has his own comic. This is crazy, right? Right here. And it's like two digital covers right here. You can see bang right there. And then this one, they look beautiful, of course. Look at this. There's two covers, 2,800 editions total. Ultra Rare is going to have 666. Common's going to have 222. So this is another announcement they did that's super cool. I mean, it looks great. And then, of course, we'll talk about this one first. Toki Doki right here. The Toki Mondo right here, this digital collectible series. These are 13 gems. And they look fantastic. They're super fun. They're 13 gems, you guys. Like that's the kind of price we want. We love that right there. Look at, they look super fun. I mean, like they're scarce, 2,600 at 13 gems. I mean, that's awesome, right? Look at that. They're all based on Kaiju or Kaiju or Kaiju. Is that how you say it? Anyway, it's awesome. I mean, look at that, 13 gems, 1850 editions on this uncommon. They went through all of these. We'll break these down too over the next couple of days. This one's coming on the 13th. So this is coming on what? On Friday, I believe, right? Friday the 13th. So this one will go out the same time, the same day as the Kingpin. Okay, that's when this is happening right here. This will go out at 10 a.m. Okay, so look at these guys. They look fun. Look at this. Look at that. The Kaiju Chameleon. You know, 13 gems, 1,000 editions. There's a little boss, secret rare, 750 editions right there, 13 gems. So these are all fantastic and a lot of fun, right? And then on top of that, the Toy Tokyo store. This is what, David, you brought up. And the Toki Doki, the Kaiju Toki Gold. So this is another one of the gold ones they've done. You remember we got the dragon lady and stuff like that. Another one that's dropping. This is going on Saturday. This is like a secret rare right here, golden. This is another drop they just announced, which is super cool. Look at this, 500 editions at 35 gems. So you know that one's going to go a con exclusive, right? Like this is going to be fun, right? That's another one right there that's happening. So they announced all of those announcements right there for sure, right? But I'm like kind of freaking out about other stuff. And by the way, just so you guys know, and I just saw this, and we're going to talk about this in another video. And because I'm going to go live tomorrow for a full live stream, but I just want to do this for you guys right here. I don't know. Did you guys see this? Because I know this is a VeVe thing. But I don't know if you guys saw this, but Crypt Toys is coming out with Masters of the Universe comic books. Did you guys see this? Which is nuts, because Masters of the Universe, here in the physical comic collecting, there was a very short run of Masters of the Universe comics, the He-Man comics. And Crypt Toys is coming out with a Masters of the Universe comic book. I mean, like, this is coming out on the 11th, it looks like. Get ready for the comic book reveal, revealing how He-Man, Battlecat, Skeletor, and the Moto crew, the Masters of the Universe crew, landed in the Cryptoverse. So this is another, like, this is not VeVe, but this is, I just wanted to show this because I saw this too. And I am fully aware of this because I actually, you know, Masters of the Universe comics are ones that I collected, you know, and they're very scarce. The physical copies in real world, there's not a very many of them. So that's also amazing. I just wanted to shout that out too. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, but this is a VeVe, mostly a VeVe Comic-Con thing right here that we got going on. So you know, like, what is going on? Like, look at this. I'm sorry. I gotta zoom this up right here. I just can't even, you guys. Look at this. Superior Spider-Man, a physical comic. You know, giant size one shot by Dan Slott. Art by Ryan Stegman, Mark Bagley, Giuseppe and Umberto. I mean, all the exclusive artists are getting going here. It's, you know, featuring the first ever VeVe Marvel physical cover variants. I mean, what are you going to do, right? Crazy, right? So here we go. Slider was not in the space. Yeah, this is some of the news. Some of the news. There's even more, obviously, that's going to be coming, and it's just awesome. What real world comic? Yeah, here it is right here, man. Danks GR, Ron English comic dropped on X recently. I know, it's awesome. I just showed that one up. The Ron English comic. That's super cool. Here it is right here. You know, so like these are fun. These are on top of everything else. Yeah, mind blown, Slider. Shakester. I'm stoked. I'm pumped. Getting that physical copy of this is going to be tough. I'm having a bit of FOMO about this one. I got to get there as early as I can and get to the booth and see if I can get my hands on one of these. If I can pick up a couple for the draw peg giveaways, I'll do my best. That's what I'm going to try to do. I don't know if there's a limit of how many I can buy, but Adam, how you doing? Awesome. I know, right? Yeah, I know, right? I loosened my mind a bit too. Woody, how's it going? How you doing today? Are you excited about the Twitter space announcements that we just had? There was no guests that came up to talk, like, you know, like people from like the community. But the addiction, the guy from the addiction comic, he came up and he gave his whole awesome story. That dude is a massive comic book person, physical comic book person. And I mean, this comic right here, like it comes from them. And for, you know, he told the story about how this came around and how he held it for years. And then COVID came around and, you know, he's living in New York. And then he decided, you know, what are we doing? We got to release this. And then David used a customer because, you know, of the toys of the comic shop. And it's just this whole kind of story. Right. And so, I mean, the guy that's putting this out, they're like, you know, massive comic book dealers. Okay. So this is not like, you know, just some random artist or something. These are people who are entrenched in the New York City comic scene. And they're now like partnering up with VeVe. So this is going to spread. The word's going to spread about this to comic collectors. You think the old grumpy comic collector dudes like me aren't going to start coming to VeVe now? You know, this is the kind of thing, this is the bridge we need. We need this kind of thing where we got somebody who's like heavy into the comic book scene, who's like massive business there, who like is just loves comics to death. This is what his life's all about. Created his own, partner with VeVe for that. And then you got Marvel dropping physicals with VeVe logos on them. I mean, all we need now is the exclusive covers we have in VeVe to then get printed as well and have those released at Comic-Con as well. Like some of those, you know, are exclusive arts. And then even after that, we need like comics that only are produced on VeVe in digital form that you can't even get in print. That's down the line in the future. You know what I mean? Like comics like that, where you can't even get it in print and it's coming from Marvel and new stories and new things like that. That's another level as well. Like NFA, how you doing? These physical copies will be flooded with people buying. Your schedule for the trip just changed a lot. Yeah. Well, I get there Thursday morning, like very early. So I'm going like direct, you know, I'm like, I'm going to have the airplane I'm just going to drop me right over the top of the building. Right. So no, I'm just going to go directly there, you know, with my bag. I'm packing light anyway. I'll go directly there with my bag and I'll just go, you know, go straight in there and see if I can get my hands on a couple. If I can find a few for you guys, I will. I promise you, I will. If I can get a couple, I don't know how many, I don't know if I'll be able to get any, you know, we'll see. I hope I will. First day. Right. So I'll be there early. And I'm going to get, if I get a couple for some giveaways here on the channel, bring some back to you guys. I'll do my best to do that. So I'll let you guys know as I'm there. I'll show you the line probably. I'm going to do a lot of like YouTube shorts while I'm there. I think those are a little easier to upload. And we'll do some live stream stuff as well. And I'm going to try to get as many interviews as I can with people. Like I'm going there to work, you guys. I'm going there to like, you know, provide you guys with content and try to get you guys in there and have some fun while I'm there. Like, so you will see a lot. I'm going to do my best to give you guys a lot of coverage and I'll try to pick some stuff up to bring back because I know we all can't get there. And to have some of these, you know, would be amazing. And of course, like I said, it's not just this too. It's this book right here. It's these two VeVe covers. If we go to the booths, you know, we're going to be able to get signed 9.8 graded copies of these. So, you know, I'm going to have to like have a half empty suitcase and do my best to try to get you guys some stuff and myself as well, right? Christopher, how you doing? Great to see you. Woody, I can hear everyone for the community now. It's pronounced VeVe, not VeVe. Yeah, I did that. My first ever video I put up on YouTube, I called it VeVe in my first week or two. That was really funny. You know, and that was VeVe though. I was talking about Spider-Man. So it's happened to all of them. Philippi, can I order it from Germany? Not this comic. This is right at the Comic-Con. You'll be able to go on eBay though. Check it out, guys. People are going to post these up on eBay, and we're not talking VeVe people either. You know, all the Comic-Con exclusives, they'll be up and they'll be showing up on eBay and places like that right away, you know. So like not just VeVe Marvel stuff, but everything, right? You know, Funko exclusives and all the toy companies that are there and everything that they're doing, all these exclusives that come out. People go there, they like, you know, it's a business for a lot of people. They go there, they wait in line, they get all the they get the entries into these booths and stuff. And the cool thing, so the Funko, like Funko's got a big, huge booth, and they have like, I mean, if you want to go to Funko's exclusive stuff, you got to sign up and like you got to have like a pass to get into their booth. So this right here is just first come, first serve. Like you just got to show up, and there's going to be a line, you know. And I remember Alex in the space was like, it was so funny because I was listening to them talk, and like Ryan's there, and I didn't hear from Ryan too much. He didn't speak in the space. I think it was just Corey mostly who was giving some really good backstories about the comics and things like that. And Alex was hosting, and of course David Yu was there. And so Alex, I could tell he's like, yeah, get ready for the rush at the booth, you know. And he was warning the Addiction Comics people, the Addiction Comics guy. He was warning him about the rush of VeVe people that are going to be coming for those 9.8s, those graded CGC 9.8s, autographed copies of these that are physicals that are only going to be there that you go pick up. And of course, just the physical itself, just buy either one. I'm going for these there. It's just the VeVe covers that I'm going for, those two. And then of course the digital version, I'll download this one as well. I want to match them up if I can. And that's going to be quite something. So those two things are really big for sure. Right. So, you know, V Virgin, how you doing? Let's go. More comics. I know, right? Like, I mean, comic book, this is a Comic-Con, New York City Comic-Con. This is what it's all about. And so like, you know, digital comics, this is what I'm talking about. Philip, true. VeVe would be stupid if they would only sell it in New York, right? Right? No, it's just at the booth. As far as I know, it's just at the booth at New York City Comic-Con. And they're trying to sell not to VeVe people also. They're trying to sell to anybody. This is a Marvel comic with a VeVe logo on the back, exclusive at the VeVe booth. Alex, it would be great if you take short interviews from VeVe fans. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going there to work, guys. I know I'm going to go there to have some fun and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to try to provide you guys with content as much as I possibly can. I'm going to be going around. I'm going to gauge what's like going on with digital collecting, how people feel about it. I'm not going to be like going around, you know, trying to get everyone to download the app or something like, you know, I mean, I will obviously, if I'm at the VeVe booth, and maybe I'll help out or volunteer. Maybe I'll get some coffee for people. I don't really care, but like, but I will be going around and doing that. I want to see what people are. This is what I was asking them last year. And specifically at the San Diego Comic-Con, I was asking Ryan about this when I talked to him. When he came on my channel, like a few weeks after the Comic-Con, I was asking him, what was the feeling around digital collectibles? Like, what was the feeling? Like, were people more aware of it? So I'm going to do some exploring on that myself right here. Yeah, just like you said, just to see what regular people think and like. There are a lot of people that are not vocal on social media. It'd be nice to hear them. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And not just VeVe fam. I'm going to go around too. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Slider, man, so much stuff VeVe has really been working on. The partnerships big time in the background. I know. This is just the stuff we know about. And then later this month, you know, I mean, this is like, think about this. Like later this month, we'll probably get a second wave access to the VeVe-verse, right? I mean, I'm guessing, okay? I don't know, but I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. You hear it's coming soon, and I'm sure that like at some point it's going to happen. I mean, this month, we'll wait for the announcements, but there was that little hint that Funko did in their little message there about the 18th, right? So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But I mean, check this out. Like it's nuts right here. We got VeVe partnering with Funko. Okay. First off. Okay, so we'll bring that up right here. Let's go Funko, and I mean, can we just like Funko and VeVe, or no, just VeVe right here. There we go. Funko and VeVe right here. Okay, so we got this, okay? We got this. Like, you know, and there's so much other good stuff, and we almost already forgotten about this. This is the big one. We got Funko with VeVe at a Thursday night party, doing a big, huge thing like that. This is coming out after the con, but they're promoting it and all that kind of stuff. This is amazing. This is not going to be the last. It's just the first. There's going to be more Funko stuff with VeVe. That's amazing. Look at it. Like Funko and VeVe. Funko and VeVe side by side. Okay, so, you know, don't be cynical. Just look at that. That looks nice. That's fantastic. All right. So any way you slice it, this is only bullish for VeVe right here. There's no doubt about it. So, you know, the Iron Man starts off first, the big fig. That's going to be fun. That's going to be great. We'll see how many of us go for that. It's $150. I can't, it's only available in the United States. So I'm going to have to like see how that happens. You know, I don't know. But anyway, there's that right there. Okay. Then you got the VeVe, and this is something we're not even talking about already. Then you got this coming up. Okay. So then you got the Christian Louboutin and Marvel limited edition stuff. This is also at the Comic-Con. So, okay. So you got Funko and VeVe now announced. You got Marvel, VeVe, and fashion announced for the Comic-Con this whole time, right? Okay. You got a physical comic from Marvel now that's VeVe exclusive, right? Are you guys paying attention? We got custom, like, you know, unique comic book from one of the biggest comic dealers in New York, now partnering up with VeVe to do their own comic book drop, physical and digital. Okay. And, you know, these people are comic book people. This is not like somebody who they just, you know, this is big. Okay. Like the the ripple effect and the community of comic book collectors. This is nice news for VeVe. Then you got all the standard Marvel drops like X-Men 1. Like, you know, just X-Men 1 coming to the app. Okay. You got Ron English dropping a comic book here. That's exclusive. All right. You got Toy Tokyo and Tokidoki dropping secret rares and collectibles. You got a Thursday night party with Funko in Times Square. What more do you want? This is unbelievable. So I'm sorry, guys. I just, you know, I don't know what, I don't know. I'm just, you tell me. You tell me. Okay, Slider, so much stuff VeVe has really been working on the partnerships big time in the background. Like we said, it's crazy, right? You don't think that the Cryptoys, we'll talk about Cryptoys later, but with their comic book, the He-Man stuff is the He-Man comic book. That's interesting. I kind of like that. Well, I'm going to look more into that, though. Kid Arcade! Are you pumped? The comic book takeover. I know, right? Oh, Ronnie Lighto, worst time not to have money coming in for me. Yeah, like look at this. Okay, so, you know, we got this. So what did I do right here? Here I am in the VeVe Discord. Here's my poll question, okay, that I did like yesterday or 2 days ago. 2 days ago now. Look at my poll question, Ronnie. How many VeVe gems should I add for New York Comic Con? And I did 150, 250, 350, or over 400. Everybody wants me to go over 400 gems to add. And a lot of people in this comment section here, there's 500 votes on this little poll question I did. You know, there's the comments like 0, 0, 0. Are you joking me right now? Like, I mean, I'm going to have to redo this poll with a higher category. It's, you know, right? So we'll see how these things go after they drop and prices and all that stuff. But there's just so much good stuff coming. And it's not even just, this is just the Comic-Con. What comes after when, you know, when we come back home? You know, John, how you doing? Insane. Christopher, I can't wait to get a collectible signed at the party. Yeah, that's the other thing. We'll try to get some signed stuff or whatever, right? So, John, do you have to go through will call? I do in the morning. That's going to hurt me. Trust me, that's going to hurt me. I got to get there. And Thursday morning, I got to go through the will call because I can't get there the day before. That's when I fly in. So I'm going to be stuck in line while people are at the Marvel booth buying this comic. So I might have to make a few phone calls, so to speak. Make a few phone calls and see what I can do. But yeah, we'll see. Christopher, Wednesday night for me. Game plan is set. Nicely done. Get there early. That's what you got to do. Apparently, so on Wednesday, the will call does open. It's open all day Wednesday. And what they're suggesting at New York City Comic Con, if you're there, is to go the day before and pick up your badges and tickets and stuff. If you can, because they're open all day and, everyone shows up on Thursday, right? So, so hopefully when I get there, I don't know exactly when it'll be that I'll show up because it's all based upon, flight landing and transportation and all that kind of stuff. I'll do my best, but I'll be there Thursday as soon as I possibly can. TH! Also, Dan Slott and Humberto Ramos will be signing at the Marvel booth on Friday. So good time for physical VeVe comics. It's crazy. Dan Slott right here. You could get him to sign this. Then you could take it over to the CGC, drop it off, get it like graded and they'll send it to you. I mean, it's going to be nuts, right? Wi-Fi is throttled at 256K at the center. Hope you have 5G. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm not using the Wi-Fi. And that's why shorts, I think, will be good. So we'll stay tuned. I'll work on the tech on that, guys. Live streaming from the event might be, but I'll take content and upload it. And I'll be doing that all day as much as I can for you guys. So stay tuned, okay? Because like when I'm at these, when I'm home at the previous conventions, all I've wanted was just to see what's going on and just searching the internet for any kind of like VeVe fam that is posting or providing video. So I'll be doing that too, just to give you guys like some good access so you can see what's happening. That's what we really want. Seabed, I'm going for every drop. I think I'm going to be doing the same, man. They're all fun for me. Like, and the cool thing, like, check this out. This is also cool. If we scroll down, so we got the X-Men 1. If we scroll down here, so these guys are not blind box. So you can choose. You can choose this, right? So this is 1 and this is 2 at the same time, 8 a.m. or I'll be in New York, so it'll be 11 a.m. right here. And this is not a blind box right here. This drop right here. Uncanny X-Men. Okay, you got both. So you can choose. You can go for Professor X and Magneto. You don't have to like, it's, so obviously people are going to go for Magneto Ultra Rare, at 2,800 editions. So these are going to be great. I mean, no matter how we get them, they're going to be in the collection for sure, right? I mean, it's just pretty awesome. Fun under the sun. How you doing? You're going to have a great time in New York. Happy you're going. Yeah, so we're doing our best. And I'm going to be working hard, guys. I'm going to be up late, working hard, trying to get you guys stuff. And you'll be watching from home. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to try to provide you guys with as much as I can. See if, so you get some sense of what's happening because that's the key thing. That's why I have this, that's why we're doing this thing right here. Alejandro, how you doing? How's it going? Good to see you. Eric's in the house. How you guys feeling about this? And did you listen to the whole Spaces? Pretty damn cool. You need some coffee right now. I don't even need coffee. This has got me pumped already. D, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, you guys might be booking those tickets. You might be. Are you guys looking at tickets now? No, I'm just kidding. No pressure, you guys. Yeah, VeVe's been working hard in the background right here, all around. I mean, just keep it going for sure, right? Chico and Rocco, if you guys are going for that too. That's going on right now as well, right? So Slider, man, now I need a little more gems. They're killing me, but I love it. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. It just is what it is. They're just like, VeVe's just growing and growing. And this, I know this is a lot of Comic-Con stuff, but what they've been able to put together, in this period of time now, in the second half of this year it's been amazing what VeVe's been able to do, considering what we had before and how they're progressing, and it's it's just beautiful to see, you know. You got the languages showing up, you know. I know we've all kind of forgotten about that, but that's all there now. You know, the cash out comes in and out, but it's there, right? For sure. You know, we got these partnerships going on. You got great prices in the market because of, you know, market conditions and stuff. So you're able to pick things up at good price and stuff like that. And some of the stuff is maintaining value and not going down. Like if you look at like Miles Morales and all those kind of big ones like that, they're just staying right there. They're holding strong, doing really fine, while other stuff kind of has been coming down. So you can pick that up. But the floor on stuff is thin. Like, you know, it's just some people are selling stuff low. And, you know, once it gets, a couple of them get bought, the prices are right back where they were. So it's really interesting what's going on. You know, I'm really watching the markets on VeVe really closely just to like, you know, before I come out with another kind of vid, and we'll see how it goes after the Comic-Con. But like I said, the next wave of the VeVeverse is right around the corner for people. That's going to change things for sure. And this physical comic book stuff, and this is what we need more of, 100%. Yeah, I'm stoked, D. I can't help myself. Bob says a storybook would have been better for Cryptoids, but yeah, we can talk about that later. Yeah, I know, but the He-Man has had their comics, and the Masters of the Universe comics, they were very short-lived. Same with Thundercats. There was a few that came out. They were pretty cool. I used to sell them in my store, but they were hard to get. And vintage He-Man collectors love those comics, you know. They're a lot of fun. So I'll do a breakdown of that one too, for sure, at some point. Comic book week for sure. We'll try to get it from all the platforms if we can. I know. I haven't even looked over at what DC's dropping this week, but we're going to see for sure right here. Christopher, you're going to pay a premium for Uber. Tell your driver to lay on the horn. Yeah. I'll do my best. I don't know, you guys. I'll make it there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll get there. I'm good. Backdoor Kicks. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out today. Good luck on the. I will, Bob Sales. Thanks. And TTX New Tactics. How you doing? Great to see you today. This is going to be super fun. I just want to get your guys' reaction to this. How are you guys feeling about this stuff? Christopher, MC, get some coffee on your way. You're going to be so jet lagged. No, I'll be good. It's only a 3-hour difference, and I'm going an overnighter, so I can just sleep on the plane and stuff. It's kind of how I do. I know my travel style, so I'm good. That's why I chose the overnighter, because then I can actually just get there in the morning and not fly in on Thursday and end up sometime way in the afternoon. So hopefully I get there earlier enough in the morning. I can just go direct, you know, get my tickets and go. I'm packing light. So, and then after that, I can always leave and drop my stuff off and then head back to the thing. Right. So it's going to be fast, but yeah, don't worry. I'll grab some, maybe I'll try to bring some Tim Hortons with me. Some little packets, you know, my little French vanillas. If you guys know what Tim Hortons is. Backdoor Kicks. I'm going for the comic X-Men and the gold dinosaur. I know. Look at this. Look at this gold dinosaur right here. All mixed in between. It's a lot of fun. This is good. There's a store, the Toy Tokyo store. I believe is what David Yu was saying is in New York. So I want to go to that and, you know, just experience it. I want to go to the comic book shops too, you know, the two big ones that they talked about, and actually look at some grails and, you know, who knows. And then at the Comic-Con itself, there's going to be some grails. So I'm going to do my best to pick some stuff up for the VeVe fam here, for the Drophead community for sure. If it ain't raining, how's it going? It's good to see you. Are you excited? D, so tempting. I know. If we didn't have the Ironman triathlon, I don't know. The Ironman triathlon. There you go. You got to run that first. You got to do that up. That's number one priority for sure. Oh, there we go. Tim Hortons for sure. I know. Christopher, bag storage for $7 a day at the entrance. Yeah, I'll be just fine. I'll do my thing. I'm not bringing suitcases and big stuff. If I do, they're empty. That way I can then, you know, come back and, you know, make sure I actually grab my stuff, right? And fill it up with a bunch of stuff for sure, right? But I mean, look at this stuff. Like I said, it's nuts what's going on. The Christian Louboutin, the Funko, Tokidoki, Toy Tokyo with the gold, Ron English Comics, Comic-Con exclusive drops, Addiction Comic, Spider-Man exclusives. Oh, I don't know what to tell you anymore. I'm at a loss for words. I have no idea. I have no idea what to tell you guys now. So I just wanted to come on, do a quick reaction, just say I'm stoked, I'm pumped, I'm excited. What I actually liked a lot about, if I actually look right here, hold on, so you see the VeVe cover on the background. Thanks, Chris, right there, Chris Coffee, for that. Posting right there. I mean, if we actually go to, let me just go to VeVe right here. So look at this right here. There's David Hugh. So look at where he's at. Look in the background, the original art right there. It's just, and look, this is the first one ever. First physical Marvel exclusive variant. I mean, oh yeah, look, Brock right there, the Sony hat. Yeah, it means a lot. But look at that right there. That is nuts. So I don't think they're gonna. I haven't heard anything about airdropping. Maybe they'll do. I think. So yeah, if you're a gold and silver logo holder, you'll have to go to that Thursday party and get there quick, because there's only so much time you'll be able to redeem, apparently. So make sure if you're there at that party on Thursday night. So there'll be airdrops for people who have the logo, and maybe some raw and English stuff, and maybe even like some Funko stuff. I don't know, but you know, that's what I'm kind of hearing right there for sure. But I don't think there'll be any special drops. I think they're announced all the drops. But look at David Hugh with that comic right there. And look at where he's at. I mean, look at this on the wall right here. These are originals. Like, look at Man-Thing down there. And then look at the Batman comic right there. So this is going to be super cool right here to see this. I mean, the first physical Marvel exclusive variant. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And then right down here, I wanted to go to, just hold on one sec. So right here, so Vincent Zerzolo, he's the one who came up. So here I'm following him now. And so he's the one who was talking about this. He's the one who's put this together. Not just him, but him and his partner and stuff, and the artists they've gotten. And at Metropolis right here, this is the big, where is it right here? This is the big comic shop, Metropolis Comics. So I'm going to hit follow on that right there. But if you go to metropoliscomics.com, so where is it right here? New on Metropolis. I think it's like a shop, right? I have to look at it. But I mean, this is like the highest like comic book level type dealership kind of stuff you can think about here. So, I mean, you know, as far as I can see, I have to look more into them, but this is where this guy comes from right here, right? So I haven't met him or talked to him yet, but definitely going to be looking that up for sure and going there. But there it is right here. You can see they promoted it right here. So this guy, when he heard it, when he talked about his story, his passion for comic book collecting is massive and selling and everything. So it's, you know, we have a true, like, this isn't, do you know what I mean by that? This is like a true comic book person whose lifelong dream is to put out a comic, and they partner with VeVe. And so obviously the physical comic collectors that go that this guy runs in circles with and then sells to and buys with and all that stuff in New York, you know, he's talking about VeVe like crazy. So this is the kind of really good word of mouth stuff you need at an actual, you know, Comic-Con for sure. Right. So, I mean, and then the raw in English, like I said, and all those, I mean, this thing is, if you watch my video today, I broke this one down with the Kingpin. I mean, look at that comic cover. Then you got the Kingpin right beside it. This is, I'm going to match those up. That's going to be awesome as well for sure. Right. So, and then of course Daredevil and everything. So I'm just kind of stoked. I think for me, the news has been absolutely incredible. This Spider-Man news right here to me is incredible. I knew this comic was coming. I didn't know we're having a variant on it. So, and all the stuff we're going to be doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather my thoughts for you guys, because I'm rambling a little bit because I'm too pumped and excited about this. I will be back for a live stream tomorrow. I'm going to gather my thoughts on this particular comic right here and share that out for you guys as well. My live stream tomorrow, I will have for my drop heads. I'll have my drop head holders. I'll have my pending gems reward back to help you get some more VeVe gems for the drops. And then of course my Omi rewards, that's all happening tomorrow. So tune into my live stream tomorrow. And I'm going to be wrapping my head around all of this stuff for the next little bit here, and maybe compile it into some thoughts for you guys. And maybe just go in the Twitter spaces too and kind of hang out there too. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming out to this special live stream right here. Just a quick one. I just wanted to say hi to you guys, give you my initial reactions and thoughts, get some of yours. But I will see you shortly, okay? So you guys wrap your heads around this too. And just think about where VeVe's headed here, all right? They could have just dropped a couple of Comic-Con exclusive type stuff, just a couple collectibles like this right here. These right here would have been like kind of standard, right? Like this is cool stuff. It's great. We love it all. But it's the extra stuff on top. It's the partnerships. You know, it's the combination of that kind of stuff. You know, it's the physical stuff. It's the potential VeVeverse coming up for the second wave and more. It's all this stuff coming together and coming together at a time when I think people are really starting to open it up to, you know, the digital side of things for sure, like big time. And in another month or two, we're going to have those Apple glasses out. All this kind of stuff is leading down the road. So I'm going to gather my thoughts a bit more. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hinano, thank you so much. We'll have fun. I'll see you guys soon. If anyone else is live right now, go over and check it out. I'm going to do the same. Anyway, take care, guys. That's my initial thoughts. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. I know, Slider. I still can't believe VeVe has a logo on the back of a Marvel Spider-Man comic. Massiveness. We'll just leave it at that. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Cheers.